Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Stoker Hills. And this is a new horror thriller mystery that is from director Benjamin Louis and from writer Jonah Cooner, and focuses on the balance of this horror story along with a detective mystery. And this film opens up in Tony Todd, Candyman himself, is teaching a film class, and a group of friends played by Steffani Brass, David Gridley, and Vince Hill-Bedford, aka Erica, Ryan, and Jake, decide to go out and make a film together for this class. And all of a sudden, Erica is kidnapped from this really creepy car, and you have Ryan and Jake chasing after, and this is like handheld cam, crazy thrill ride of a little horror film. And then all of a sudden it cuts, and you have these two detectives played by William Lee Scott and Eric Etebari, who find this video and go on the case. So you have this balance of like them going back to the video and also cutting to these friends trying to deal with and escape from this horrible serial killer. And then you have these detectives trying to solve the mystery. And at times the pacing can drag a little bit. There's definitely stretches where it loses a bit of energy. But in general, this is a interesting mix of teen film and detective story with that found footage, and then very atmospheric kind of Saw-looking creepiness and eeriness. And like you have the detective story as well, and you could feel it reminded me a lot of Spiral in some ways, and you have that going on, and you have solid performances across the board from its cast, and you wind up having tropes, like detective tropes and horror movie tropes and like found footage stuff, but you also have some interesting twists on who is doing this, why they're doing this, and also at the very end, there's something very clever that winds up happening that kind of subverted my expectations. I'm like, didn't expect it from this film, and it kind of impressed me. I appreciate it, it made my grade go up even a bit slightly just from the final moments of this film, because I'm like, okay, they got me. I thought this was a very interesting ride. It definitely has some atmosphere. It might not surprise you narratively in the mystery of what happens, but there's enough here. You care about these friends and their connection. You kind of get these two detectives, and you're really enjoying the ride with them. You have this one detective with his trench coat and his fedora, and the other one's leather jacket and badge hanging from a chain on his neck. You have the two cool different kinds of cops. And you have these stories interwoven with each other, done in a pretty effective way. And this is the kind of horror film that's it's not going to blow you away, but it does enough to really impress you in some ways and definitely make it worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on Stoker Hills. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in, supporting your Wasteland reviewer.